Alright, exciting times. So it's Thursday right now and these new shoes have just turned up. I have a big upcoming run this Saturday, so in a couple of days going to be attempting 100 miles in the 24-hour backyard ultra marathon format. So just in the nick of time, they are here. Yo, boom! How bloody exciting is it getting new shoes? So this is a pair of the Vibram V-Trail 2.0. These are pretty much my current favourite Vibram for trail running. Oh, fresh as, check them out. Let's have a look at these bad boys. Fresh grip, brand new. I've actually gone up half a size, so I'm going to test this slightly bigger size, especially for the inevitable foot swelling that goes on in an ultra marathon. So just give myself a little bit more room in the feet. But yeah, let's try them on. Perfect fit. And yeah, I'm pretty bloody nervous for this upcoming 100-mile run, but doing it with a couple of the bros, so we just got to push each other and yeah, go for it. Yeah, that's the stuff, ideal for running in nature, on trails or during obstacle races. Yeah, boy! Alrighty, so another ultra marathon in the books, so we'll just go through a little recap of it. This one, I mean, didn't really go to plan. As you can probably hear on the previous audio when I was trying on my shoes last Thursday, I was definitely starting to come down with a bit of a bug. And at the time I was sort of just putting it down to just maybe I'm sort of overthinking the upcoming ultra and maybe I'm just feeling a bit tired or whatever it may be. But when the Friday rolled around the day before the ultra, I was feeling really rough. I was getting really dizzy and my head was all congested and I was starting to get a bit of a cough, and I was really on the fence. I was sort of considering pulling out. I thought, you know, this might not be safe for me to attempt this race. I might make whatever's going on with my body, I might make it worse. But I really just didn't want to pull out. I was really looking forward to this whole event, doing it with the bros, you know. There's really something special about the Backyard Ultra. It's not for the glory, it's for the community of getting people together and just simply giving it a go, you know. You got people from all different levels of abilities and we're all in it together, it's just such a cool event. So I thought, stuff it, I'm just gonna go for it anyway and see what happens, basically. So Friday night we all gathered at my brother's house. We all had dinner together and, you know, just sort of set up our tents and our gazebo and things like that the night before the race. Crashed out at his house and then we went down to the starting point nice and early, just got all our gear set up, got all our food set up, our tables, our water and all of that. And yeah, 9 AM rolled around and we kicked off, and immediately I knew that my body was just not in a good state of health, unfortunately. Whatever was going on, whatever it was, whether it was a cold or a flu, or I don't really know what was going on, but my muscles just weren't responding. I was getting hamstring cramp literally in the first lap, and yeah, my knees were aching, which I never have bad knees. My knees are good. My knees were aching from the get-go. My hips felt weird and I was just like, shit. Maybe this wasn't a good idea, but you know, what do you do at that point? I was there and I just decided to make the most of it and just, you know, just enjoy a good day out with good people. So just, yeah, pretty much told myself, you know, you're all good. Just enjoy the moment and just take it as it is. And so, yeah, the day ticked over. My body never felt any better. My head was congested. But I don't regret at least giving it a go, because like I said, this whole event is just about community and just enjoying, you know, being in the trenches with your loved ones, really. It's a pretty epic event in that regard. It's something where, you know, everyone has decided mutually that we're all going to suffer in the same moment. We're all going to be battling different demons in our head and testing our body's limits. And I mean, from the outside looking in, it's a bunch of idiots running around this lap every single hour. But yeah, just the magic you feel in the air and the sense of community and all that. It's a bloody cool event. So yeah, just soaked all that up, soaked up the positive energy. So on the 12th lap, I think it was, around 80 km mark, that's when I couldn't complete the loop. I was starting to get really dizzy. My breathing was getting really heavy, and yeah, it was sort of starting to feel a little bit dodgy, like I was really just making this sickness worse. So maybe that was playing in my head a little bit, but yeah, didn't make it back in the time, so basically got DNF'd. And also, this was the medal that I got for the race, a DNF rock, a did not finish rock. And I love this thing. I think it's bloody hilarious. This is my most cherished medal from a race to date. I just love the humour of it. A did not finish rock. It's gold. It's gold. And everyone got one apart from obviously the last man standing, who got a nice trophy for their troubles. Well done to that bloke. And so 2 of the bros were remaining at this stage, and yeah, they kept going on into the night. I got picked up, went home to bed, and just the whole body was aching, and yeah, my head was all stuffy, and yeah, the next few days were not fun, just trying to recover and rest basically. But in saying that, one of the bros made it to his first miler, Jaden, so shout out to the brother. He did fucking awesome. Yeah, carried the boats for the bros basically, so he's set the standard now. So myself and Ruben now, we're next up, we'll be getting that miler. One day, one way or another, we'll get there. So yeah, just stoked to see, one of the bros push through all the things he's been through lately in his life and get that accomplishment. So yeah, bloody stoked for him. Really cool to see.
Half a lap to go, brothers. I've officially ticked over the miler, but gotta finish at 24 hours. I am absolutely fucked.
And yeah, we just live to fight another day, and we just, looking forward to the next event, and yeah, just trying to take care of the body. Still in recovery mode at the moment. So basically on Sunday, the day after, I went to see my family. Felt quite bad because I couldn't really be there mentally. I was kind of just falling asleep on the table. But it was nice to catch up with everyone. And then the Monday, I went to the local pools with the bro. We just did the sauna cold pool recovery. And that really actually cleared my sinuses and cleared my head a lot. I think that was very positive. And I've been making a bit of music this week as well, just to keep the mind occupied while the body is not wanting to cooperate, basically. Yeah, it's something that I've always loved doing, always loved writing lyrics and making beats on the computer, just with electronic producing software. Yeah, it's another just a fun outlet to explore, keeps the mind busy. Like I said, it's, yeah, really, you can really just drift off into, and create your own environment, your own atmosphere. It's quite a magical thing, just chucking the headphones on and seeing what you come up with. So yeah, that's been cool, keeping me busy. But man, I am frothing for a run. I feel as though because I was sick during that whole run that I wasn't able to exert myself in the way that I wanted to. So yeah, I'm just being patient for now, letting the body recover, letting it take its time, but absolutely cannot wait to lace up the shoes again and yeah, go hit some trails and yeah, just get back to training basically. Yeah, so basically this week just been recovering, trying to keep the body in a down-regulated and restful state, and just kind of looking forward to being healthy again and looking forward to tackling another backyard ultra. I definitely know that I have a lot more in the body than what I achieved last Saturday. So yeah, just looking forward to discovering more about where my potential lies, how far I can push mentally and physically, and yeah, it's just it's a good gut check. It keeps you grounded, it keeps you just focused on something, you know what I mean? It's a test of what we believe is possible for ourselves, and it's a real reality check of how how much we really have inside us and how much we want to push. And so I think it's something that is very good for just our mental endurance, our belief in ourselves and things like that. So yeah, and aside from that, it's just one of those really cool events where there's no egos and it's just really about everyone getting together and doing their best basically. So that's my recap on last weekend's Backyard Ultra Marathon. Looking forward to the next one, looking forward to pushing out some more vlogs and covering some topics that I think are going to be very helpful. So thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.